All right, everyone. Thanks for coming. Take a deep breath because this was a fun one. Um, the final score very indicative of being able to come back and do what we need to do. We ended up being 16-15. There we probably, with time restraints, we probably should not have played the last inning, but we ended up doing it, and I'm glad we did because um I as I told the kids, you have to end this game. We are not going to win on any sort of technicality or time running out. You have to win this game. This was that type of game, and they needed to do that. And they showed that they could do that. I mean, we had uh, two innings where we scored, uh, one inning where we scored 5 runs, 2 innings where we scored 5 runs, one where we scored three, one where we scored two, and another where we scored one at the end. And on defense, I mean, they had 3 innings where they scored 5 runs, but then 2 other innings where there weren't any runs scored, and they didn't have any strikeouts tonight. The the Cardinals didn't have any strikeouts, so every out we had to earn. We had the fantastic triple play to end the inning, and then 3 catches right in a row on the next inning. I mean, it's fantastic the way that the kids played tonight, and the kids came back and played the way that they needed to play. And so I'm really, really happy with this. And I think it shows us a lot about what we can do moving forward. And I hope everybody is really, really proud of the way that they played tonight and they came back, because it was up and down, up and down. Defense, we really didn't. The first 2 innings we struggled with some of the decisions we were making, which is not like us. And then we buckled down and we took care of what we needed to when we were batting, and we found our legs underneath us when we were on defense. So that was really, really good. So I'm really, really proud of the performance tonight, and I hope the kids are really proud of themselves. So a few questions, yeah. Yeah, there were a few times tonight. The question is uh, response and challenging the kids to response. And as I talked about after last game, there are a few times as kids are getting older, that I feel like it's okay to challenge them, and it's okay to do it in a way where hopefully they know that you really care about them, and you want them to do the best. Um, I think some coaches are really, really good at that. And I hope that's the way that the kids are taking everything. But yeah, we challenged them tonight, 2 different times. Um, I challenged them and said, at one point I said, look, we're not in this mentally. We're not thinking about the game. How are we going to get back in this game? That inning is over. We're out of the inning. Now, how do we get back in the game? And they responded with a 5-run inning on 1 out. They responded so strongly, and being able to do that. And then at the end of the game, when I think the time had run out, like I said, but we ended up playing the 5th inning. That's the way it works sometimes. And so I think we were a little uh, off, thinking that the game was already over. And so I told the kids, look, the game's not over. We have to end this. We have to win it. And I felt very comfortable that if the Cardinals did score 5, we were going to score at least 1, and that's what ended up happening. And the kids did such a good job of trusting themselves and trusting their teammates. A lot of what you see in this league is people trying to overrun bases. We didn't do that. We got a triple play because our opponent overran bases. There were 3 or 4 times tonight where our players, there would be a pop up and our players were staying on their base. not running until we told them to. I can't tell you how difficult that is for kids to learn that, because you just want to run and you want to score and you want to do the best that you can, but they are really, really thinking about the game and thinking through a lot of these things. And so it was fantastic. Yeah, next one. Yeah, you're right. For a game that ended up being 16-15, we made a lot of plays. We made a lot of defensive plays. We had four catches, or yeah, four fly balls that we caught, and the other team caught a fly ball, on an amazing hit. It was such a great hit, and the kid made a good play, and so it was a lot of fun to see those things. I mean, when this season has there been a game where there's been five fly balls caught? It just shows that kids are progressing, and our kids are progressing, the other kids in the league, and so that's a lot of fun to see, because that's what baseball is in another few years. It's a lot of those fly balls are going to be catches, and it's a lot harder to score. It's a lot harder to get on base for these kids, and so I'm really, really happy with the way that we played tonight. After we buckled down, then we had two straight innings where we didn't let them score at all. And as I said, they didn't strike out. They were not striking out. They were hitting the ball every time, and we had to make the plays. So last one. Okay. Yeah, on the season, we've been through 9 games now. And on the season, we are batting as a team. We're batting 670 today. In this game, we had 38 at bats. That is by far the most we've had. We had 31 hits, by far the most we had. We had 6 strikeouts today. So that means, um, they actually got one out on us, because out of the 38 at bats we had 31 hits and 6 strikeouts. So they made one out on our team. We did a fantastic job hitting tonight. Everybody was hitting tonight, and everybody was seeing the ball so well. And that's such a credit to, just their development, and also a credit to not they know what to do, not overdoing it, not trying too hard, trusting in themselves and trusting that they can do what they need to do, and trusting that the person behind them is going to do what they need to do. That's what has been so fun about this year, is that's what the kids are doing. That's what we try to tell them. We always try to talk to them about playing together. And I hope that's what the kids are taking away from this season, is that they can trust themselves. They know what to do, and they can trust their teammates, because their teammates know what to do. When we are out on the field, it's a whole lot of fun to watch. And so, yeah, we have another game tomorrow. So it's a very quick turnaround. 3 games in a week. That's a hard one. This is the second time we've done that this season. So we'll get ready, and we'll go again tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.